All right, we're gonna try to get the flashing up there and then start on these gables. Like the drip edge, they coated the flashing in this stupid plastic that does not come off easily. And it's wrapped around on the back side, and there's much more surface area, so it is a nightmare to get that off. And I'm gonna have to do it on 4 of these big things. And then I'm assuming they did it, yep, they did it to the 2 side, both the side lengths. Jeez, what a pain. I can't comprehend what they were doing. All the other metal I've ever ordered, they've never done that. But I've never ordered through. Such is life. But something that should take minutes now takes, it takes a long time to get that stuff off. Okay, here we go. That's the tricky part without dripping it all over everything.
Well, I don't think I'm as drippy as you are.
So we've got this metal surface tape that will keep things from sliding. Put across here, and it expands and then compresses. So we'll get that first piece of siding. We got to get back in there and set the angle to it and cut it so it slips in there tight. Ideally, I would have left that last board there flapped so I could slide up underneath it, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to situate this, probably staple it to the wall, maybe flap it up and put the tape down, and then I'm going to screw it to the ridges and just work my way across. That's my thought anyway. It's a pain. I've got all 4 of those peeled. I think I have all the tools up there I need. I hope. And we'll get this put into place. Anxious to get this done. It's been weighing on my mind for over a month. All right. Oh man, it's a nice day. I'm just working my way across. I don't know if I should do it up high or down low on that, but I'm gonna do it up high. It's sticking pretty okay, except in these little corners. Sometimes it doesn't, like it's missing glue right in that one little spot. I don't understand. But it's super adhesive when there's glue there. But it's not sealing tight in everything. Like this is really glued in. But if it's missing a little spot of glue, then I don't know. Making me a little bit nervous about, I don't think there's a good enough pitch. I don't know that wind is gonna blow water up in there, but you know, and I think everything will shut off so quickly that it'll be fine. But if snow did blow up in there and pin, I didn't want it to get back into that lip. Thought about just hosing that lip with caulk to pitch anything out of there, but I did caulk across the middle earlier. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna keep doing this. And hopefully it's good. Kind of a pain. It's tricky notching it around that. It really would have been easier to leave that flapped open like that. but I got it in place. I just stapled it to the wall, as all that will be overhung with those shakers planks. And now I'm gonna pin this flashing into the ridges, and you can see the foam, expanding foam back in there. I don't know if you can see anything in there. All right, so that's on there. I just went ahead and put one in every ridge line just to keep it tight. And with that foam back in there, I really do think it's gonna keep 99.9% of any weather out of there. So I like it. All right, I'll keep laying this stuff 10 feet at a time, putting up one section at a time. Should be done pretty quick, I hope. Here's the view from below. I think it looks good. All right, so we've got a row up. Looks good. There's some weird visual effect. I mean, there is a bigger gap between the flashing and the siding in the middle, but this roof is perfectly level. That string line is perfectly level. So I don't know if it has to do with the foam behind the back of the flashing, because I measured off the flashing. I should have measured off the ledger beforehand, but so I think it might have to do with how long I left the foam sit and it expanded. So I think it expanded here and on the end, because I had to do some things, and in the middle I got the flashing on it right away, so it's compressed tighter, and I didn't realize that until, but no one will know unless you're sitting in their backyard, I hope. All right, it's getting warm, and I might be done for the day up here and do this in the morning after the frost melts in the mornings. Okay, I went ahead and filled in all the full pieces that I could. Unfortunately, I have some long cuts on this side. Over there, I started on this side and went that way, but the overlaps require you to start on that side. And over there, I just had some smaller corner cuts. These are gonna require multiple long cuts and then small cuts as well. So But it's looking good. Coming together. Monday or Tuesday, I'll finish it up. Hopefully. I'm done outside, other than a few outlets and lights. From down here. Looking good. I'm glad these are already painted. I don't know if she'll want to climb up there and touch up all some of the staples. I did end up putting 3 across the bottom, just worried wind might catch and flap it. I didn't do that on the front, but I don't know, maybe I should have. And from the ground. Looks good. Okay, I'm done up there for the day. It's really hot up there in the afternoon. She's painting like a crazy fool out here. I'm ready to go.
You are, huh?
I am. Wow. Did quite a bit. Does it get less scary the more you're on it? So if I extend it up in there, you can do the tall part?
I don't know.
So we've got countertops going in today and internet's being hooked up, the router and everything. But they dropped the sink in.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, it's interesting that it's off to the right like that.
Yeah, I would have gotten a centered one, but they didn't have one.
Cool. Yeah, luckily I came this morning and cleared it all out. Like I cleaned all this up and put all those white pieces in. Just
Well, before they came to the template,
because
they called and said, we're going to be there in 30 minutes. So I thought I'd get a phone call.
so pretty exciting.
I'll see you in the closet for that.
So here's the leathered granite. Looks really nice.
So it'll just be like
Pretty nice. Looks like he grouted the floor in here too.
oh yeah, it does look all grounded. And the walls. Yeah.
Looks really sharp.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
And I'm glad I didn't do it. I mean, it would have looked fine, but this looks like really,
Yeah,
really nice.
Way better than that. Do you have something to cut these? Or maybe I would just set them off.
I do like that this one slopes more to the drain. The other one, he
The
left,
water would
yeah,
pool
would
in the
pool
corner.
way in the back,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Yeah, he did a really good job.
all right, so we are in business. We've got our router, and then this unit, controller unit, and then this is the battery backup to this, so that we have 8 hours in case power goes out. We can still have this be operational for everything. So and luckily at the last second when I was checking electrical circuits before drywall, I remembered I remembered to put an outlet here. I had already put the conduit in, so we're good to go. We have a long house, so he said this should be powerful enough. But the thing I'm doing is I've just decided, these were in like 8 days ago, but we were waiting on other stuff to deliver with them. So finally I just went down and picked them up so we could stain them today, because these are, she ordered a wood door plain wood door that she's gonna stain. And she'll stain them today, hopefully, and then we'll install them tomorrow so we can start slapping trim up, because we got to get those bedrooms ready for carpet. Okay, those guys are done, and they sealed it. This looks really nice. It's a leathered granite, so it has a soft textured feel to it. The smooth, shiny side is down. We wanted this leathered look. I've got the drop-in sink. These lights give like a yellow hue, but this looks pretty sharp. See if it looks different without the lights on. And then we matched the one bathroom. I wish we had done both, but we were able to get the vanity in time for this. So it looks nice. All of our trim has shown up. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's more trim. And then our all the shelving for the materials to build shelving for the closets and so forth is here, and pantry. I asked them to place it right in front of the door so I can just walk it in and get it out of the weather. It is supposed to turn freezing cold, I think tomorrow or the next day, and it's supposed to snow all day Wednesday and then snow again on the weekend, and I think officially winter will be here. So that makes me a little bit nervous because the septic needs to be buttoned up. All right, I've got 4 more of these that I can install, but I've got to cut a little bit of a corner off each of them. And then I had to special order 15 more so I can make my cuts, which stinks. So, because I won't beat the snow, but I think I'll beat, if I can get these in, I don't think I'll get too much snow across the little top edges, as long as it's not blowing hard. And then hopefully it melts off. And as soon as I have a dry day, she'll have painted them all, and I'll just get up here and zip, zip, zip. Patch them all in, then we'll be good. And then I'll caulk the upper seams and be done. All right, let's get to work. All right, so I've got the last remaining pieces I had up. And then that should keep the bulk of the snow and wet we're supposed to get this week out of here, I hope, as long as it doesn't blow sideways. So, and I'll come back in and finish up as soon as we get it. I'm not sure where these tiles are gonna lay out, so I'm gonna add that in after I get all the way up then. Sounds good. That way. How's that high spot? Getting closer. So he prepped the base to lay all this tile in here. We're gonna leave that hardwood so I can more easily build a trap door to the crawl space. Turn out all these lights. Trying to transfer our wood from over there to here before the snow flies. Keep coming. Oh, yeah, keep coming straight. I don't know if the last video cut off too soon, but his tire started spinning and he launched up and spam, slammed into that pole. I don't think it got knocked off. I'll have to check it for square, but oh man, I thought the whole thing was gonna get knocked over. All right, making good progress. It'll be good to have this stacked up under here. And then I'll put some type of tarp thing over it that pins down, because it does blow in here sometimes, or underneath these. So. Those rascals are loading up and bringing stuff over, and we're slowly getting this filled. Be good to have that all under there for the winter. And the sun is setting, and that might be the end of my video for today. Hanging doors tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful sunset.